Hello, today I'm going to be doing a Path of Radiance tier list. And I wanted to make it only the player characters, like in their own group. And I've already put out the villains and NPCs in sort of how much I like them. Probably a couple changes here or there could be made, but it's good enough. And forgive me if I go between this tab and this one, because I haven't played Path of Radiance in a really long time. So this is like raw, like nostalgia rankings. Like I don't remember half of the characters, so it might be a little bit shallow and superficial of a list, but I'll go over the villains first. So first, Black Knight for sure. Black Knight's like the only cool villain in this entire game, in my opinion. And then Oliver, of course, more sexy than whatever her face is. What's her face? Patrine. Yeah, Oliver is way sexier than Patrine, so Oliver second. And then I actually don't remember his name either. Ashnard, main villain, right after Patrine. And then this guy, I don't like his helmet. He looks like if you look at Ashnard's head and then you look at his head looks like it's like not as tall, like smaller, like he has a tiny head or something. Like they like shrunk it down. It was supposed to be a bigger helmet, but because the portrait didn't go up that high, they shrunk it down. So yeah, I don't even really like this guy, but he's definitely better than this guy, for sure. And then this guy is actually, he's not a villain yet. He's too ugly to put in the NPC column. So I put him up there at the bottom. I can't remember his name either. Crazy. It's not even in this. I think it's Lavale or something. Here's a little trick. You inspect here, right? And you see Lacane PNG. That's the name of that guy. So yeah, I don't even care about these guys' names. Anyway, NPCs. Anna, my favorite NPC in all of Fire Emblem. So of course she's first. Then Sanaki. When I was really when I played this game when I was younger, I think it was like 5 years ago I played it, probably more. It came out like 2003, didn't it? I'm not sure about that, but I played it years ago, probably over 5, and actually probably over 10. Wow, it's been a really long time since I played it. But anyway, the art of Sanaki, I thought she's one of the coolest looking Fire Emblem characters to date, and I still think that. And she's even more cool because she's just a little kid and she's like Empress of whatever the world is. Honestly, it's been way too long since I played it, but and then Leanne, third. She's one of the prettiest Fire Emblem characters. And then I should remember her name too. It doesn't even have the like. It doesn't even list the, I guess, what's it called? Preparations and like shop ones. Amy. Amy's the second best shop character in all of Fire Emblem, so she's up there. And then Grail, Zelgius, who is an NPC. Canagus, Sigrun, Sephiran. This guy's name's really weird, so no way I'm gonna remember it. Nialucci. I should know his name too. Degansy. I looked up all these names before, but it would be like literally as much work as a school project to memorize all their names. Kurth Naga, that's his name, right? He's kind of lame. I'd honestly, I might put him all the way down here, honestly. Just not that interested. And then this is the weapon shop guy. What's his name? Mustin. He has a really cool beard, so he's ahead of these two guys, George and what's their name? George and Daniel. And then Kurth Naga. So those are the villains and NPCs, sort of top, whatever, however many that is, in order of best to worst. And then here we go with the actual main characters. So Astrid, she's maybe bottom of A tier. I'll put her bottom of A tier, maybe. Just because she has an interesting look to her. I always like the black hair, red eyes. Bastion, top of B tier, I think, probably. He's pretty interesting looking for a Fire Emblem character. There's not a lot of other people who look like him, and half of these characters I will have never used, but I still, this is just like feeling based. It's not how good a unit they are or anything, so I'm just having fun, so give me a little break. Boyd S tier for sure. Strongest character in all of Fire Emblem. He was my favorite unit playing through the game, and he's also really cool, so that's why he's S tier. Braum, look at how happy he is. Look at his smile. Just for that smile, he deserves to be at least bottom of B tier. Khalil, I don't like her. I like her more than Braum, but less than Bastion, I think. Female thieves are pretty rare, but she still didn't leave that good of an impression on me, so. Devdan, S tier, for sure. Under Boyd. Devdan's great. I love that. I love the Halberdier class. It's really, it's unique to this. Sort of. I mean, there's the trainee soldier class, whatever Amelia has, and Ephraim. But other than that, there's not very many ground lancers. Alencia, should I do this to her? No, she's at least somewhere S tier. I like her. She's like, you know, a lot of RPGs do the trope where the princess is like, I'm not gonna stay in this castle. I'm gonna come and help and fight. And they usually, like in the case of Fire Emblem, she sucks right away, but then she like becomes worth using the more you use her. So that, and I like that sort of character, princess that comes out of the castle. They even did it in Super Mario RPG. Ina, at least A tier. She's really strong, and she's probably my favorite dragon. The dragons in this game are kind of lame. For a number of reasons, but I think Ina's the best one. Gatry S tier over Alencia. I didn't even... Well, I did use them, but the maps are so big in Path of Radiance that Armored Knights don't really get much use. Like, they just trail behind everyone else. But I still like Gatry a lot. And I can't wait until they do a Boyd, Gatry, Reese, and Rolf banner to fill out the rest of Grail's mercenaries. So yeah, I really like Gatry. Lath S tier. I'm a big fan of the Lagas in this game. I'd use them over the human characters. I really like that there's something different in this game. And Lath was one of my favorite units. Joffrey C. He doesn't look too bad, but he also is not that memorable. This guy, oof, I can't remember his name. Gifka, I remember. He is Kaenagus's like general, I think, right? And he's at least top of B tier. He's really cool looking, and he's really strong as well. And like closest thing to Kaenagus you get in this game. So he's really cool. Har is S tier for sure. Over Alencia too. Also Lath is over Alencia. Actually, maybe there. She's my favorite Laguz unit, I think. Ike S tier. Behind Boyd, actually. I like Boyd more than Ike. He's my favorite unit in this game, probably. We'll see once we're once we're done. Actually, Ileana might be. I am a big fan of the very yeah, Ileana is my favorite. She's really cute, and I like her hair color. It's like my favorite shade of purple. I think I might actually put Alencia down to the top of A tier. S tier is filling up too much. And probably like that, actually. So yeah, I actually like the joke characters. Like, they have one trait about them that is constantly like a part of their character. I like that she just like wanders onto the battlefield. This might be actually in Radiant Dawn, but she just wandered just onto the battlefield. It's like, someone give me food, anybody. I'll even join the enemy if I have to. It's just, it's funny to me. Janaf, A tier. I'll put him top of A tier for now, but he's the best bird Laguz unit. Like, not the strongest, but the best, you know what I mean. Jill also, yeah, I have to put her top of A tier. I used her, and she's really strong. If it was up to how good of a unit she was, it would be S tier for sure, but her character just doesn't really do it for me. I can't remember anything too much about it. Kieran, C tier. I can't remember anything too much about Jill, but yeah, Kieran, top of C tier. Again, not bad looking, but not that memorable either. Largo. Largo's really cool. Not over Astrid, over Ina. Or Enna. I don't know which one it is. Uh, and Lucia. Also, maybe there. Yeah, I like Leith more. She's a good character. Lucia is right there. Makalov D tier. He's I even tried using him. I kind of like I was like, ooh, cool, a character with pink hair. And then I tried using him, and he sucked. And even if it wasn't based on how good of a unit they are, or even though it's not based on how good a unit they are, he also is just a bad character. Like, constantly drunk. And it shows in his stats too, actually. That's real lore stat building. World building with stats. It's a Makalov with crap stats. Mia over Lucia. Over Leith. I really like Mia. Look at how happy she is. Even though she wasn't the best unit in my playthrough, I still really liked using her. She's one of my favorite swordmasters. She might be my favorite swordmaster. So over Leith, yeah. Mist. Cute enough to be over Jill. But not cute enough to be S tier. I don't know, maybe she should be though. She can turn into a pretty good unit. Yeah, I don't care if I inflate S tier too much. She's definitely better than all the A tier characters. Oh, I forgot Alencia also has healing. I think she should be top of A tier. She's not that bad a unit. Her voice in Fae took a while to get used to, but this isn't about Fae, so. Mordecai also S tier. Where in here though? I think I don't really know much of Lucia's personality, but I like Mordecai's personality, the gentle giant type of guy. Better than Catry for sure. And I'll put him there because I have more fond memories of Mordecai than I do of Lucia. And then Miriam. I really like bandana characters. So I actually really like him. That's probably about right. Devdan, I don't know why. He's another character that's sort of like a joke character, but I like him because of that. Yeah, I think Miriam's better than Catry. But I think, yeah, that's about where he lies. Naysala, this might be controversial, but I can't put him any higher than that. I don't like his attitude. I think girls like him more than guys do. This guy, whose name I forget, Nasir, another dragon, but the dragons in this game aren't that great. So I think I like Braum more. Nefani. Maybe over Devdan, I have to put her. but not over hard. Randolph is top of A tier. Very solid character. Rayson, I don't like him too much, but actually, I'll put him top of C tier. There's not enough people in C tier. There's usually not a lot of people in D tier, so that's fine. For my tier list, anyway. Because I like all these characters. I can't have a tier list lower than D. Reese. Over Randolph, yeah. One of my friends' middle name's Reese. Spelled the same way, too. Rolf. I can't put him in D tier, but he's definitely down there. He's like kind of just an annoying kid character. Shannon, I also don't like that much, but I like more than Raisin. A lot of people like Shannon, but for me, he's not. He's not that hot. Sauron. I actually like these people more. Yeah, over Anna. Soth. One of my favorite characters. Even in this game. Kid Soth not as good as older Soth, but still deserves S tier over over Gatry. Also, Har is better than Gatry. And then oof, what's this guy's name? Stefan. I can't remember him for the life of me, but he looks cool, so yeah, it's probably about right. Tanith. There? I don't really like her personality, so I think probably about there. I think I might like Naysala more, actually. And then all the names in this are so weird. Taronio. I would have remembered in just a second, but I still cheated. He's not too bad a character. Probably put him there. I think Nasir is too low, honestly. Yeah, I think that's more like it. Also, I think I like Tanith less than Braum. Braum's actually pretty cool. I might like Taronio more, too. Tibarn, at least top of A tier. Yeah. Tibarn's really cool. He's the coolest bird, like us. Maybe deserves an S tier, but they come later into the game. Like, the Beastly guys can't come in early, so that's why I have such fond memories of them. And Moram's just really, really, really cool looking. Tibarn's sort of just like, what's the word? Roughed up, I guess. And I mean, Randolph's down here, so yeah, I don't like from this game particularly. The Radiance. If it was Fire Emblem Heroes, he might be higher, but because he's such a good unit in that. But in this game, I didn't really use him. I used Janaf over him, so that is probably where I'll put him. I think I like Sauron a bit more than I decided to. That's probably good. No, I like Janaf more. And then Largo. Yeah, I'll put him bottom of A tier. You can't go any lower than A tier though. Titania. I mean, she's really good. But I don't really like her that much. But again, lower than A tier, no. So, I think probably there. Tormod. I like the whole dynamic between him and Miriam, and but him as a character, just as a fire mage, not as good as the rest of the people above him. This guy's got a weird name, Ulki. He's also just C tier. There's nothing special about him. Janaf's the cool one. He's like Janaf's the funny one. He's like the serious one. It just comes off as boring. Like, it just comes off as a stick in the mud. So, I like him more than Raisin, though. Actually, why is Raisin even here? I like Rolf more than Raisin. Okay, so then Volk. Another one for B tier, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. That's about right. And then Marcia, I think I'll put her top of A tier. She's my favorite flying unit in the game, even though Jill's better. So maybe higher, maybe over Neffany. Yeah. Oscar S tier for sure. He's like all the way up here with Rolf, or not Rolf, Boyd, Ike, and Oscar. Those three are my favorite units in this entire game. And Ileana only beats them out in character, which isn't a lot of character, but I just like it. So I like her meme character. And then Zahark. I think I like Tormod more. Yeah, but he's a really cool Myrmidon Swordmaster sort of guy. So I'll just look at I'll go up here quickly in case someone like skipped through the video, so that they can see my NPC tier lists. Not suspicious at all. And then I'll go through this one more time. S tier. Okay, I actually have to put Boyd as my favorite. But Ileana over Ike. I know it's stupid to like Ileana, but I do. She's one of my favorite. Like, she has one of the best character designs that also lends something to the reason why I like her. Then Ike. I think I like Oscar more than Ike, actually. Like I said in another video, I don't know what it is, but like characters that have their eyes closed are really cool to me. Ike, then Mia, then late Mordecai, yeah, Lucia, just because she's so cool looking. Miriam, just because he's so cool looking. Soth's like one of the best characters in Fire Emblem. I'm actually working on a +10 merge project of him and Faye. And then Har, Gatri. I don't like him as much as maybe that, but he is bottom of S tier. I'll leave it like that. I think I like Mist more than Nephany. And then I think I like Devdan more than Nephany too. And Mist. Devdan's one of my favorite characters. I might move him up all the way past there. Actually, you know what? I love Devdan. Right under Ike. That's where he belongs. Reese. Yeah. Randolph. Do I like Randolph more than Reese though? I think so. Because I wouldn't have said it if I didn't actually think that. So then Alencia, Jill. I think I like Jill more than Alencia. I think I like Astrid more than Alencia. Though I can't remember much of her character. I'm just a huge fan of black hair, red eyes. Janaf. I think I'm underrating him when I put him there. I think I like him about the same as Randolph, and I don't know which one should be ahead of which. But Randolph, I'll put him ahead just because you spend more time with him in the game. And then Sauron. I think I like Sauron more than Astrid. Largo. Yeah. Enna. I think I like Enna more than Largo too. But definitely Largo over Tabarin for me. And then Titania, Tormod, Sahart, yeah. Gifka, solid, top of B tier. Same with Nasir. Nasir's actually better than Aina, if I remember correctly. I've pronounced her name like 3 different ways now. But yeah. Also, Volk. He is top of B tier, at least. I think I like him more than Zahark, actually. Let's put Zahark down here. Let's put Zahark down here in bulk. Let's let them trade spaces. I don't know why. Just because. But definitely there. For sure. He's like, Zahark's like Sephiroth, sort of. Just like a Sephiroth ripoff. The thing I like most about him is that he saved Ileana, and Ileana loves him now. But that doesn't carry you far in a tier list. Okay, fine, I'll put him up here. It carries him 1 tier higher. That story. Also, I kind of want to just do this, just for fun. I just like mage characters, and Tormod being higher than Tabarin sort of makes me chuckle a little bit. And that's worth putting him there. You can tell I take these tier lists super seriously. Yeah. Not a big fan of Titania. Actually, am I? Like, as a character, I think maybe right there. I don't use Titania that much when I do play Path of Radiance. And then this tier list, Naysala might be there. Yeah. I really don't like him that much. He's kind of cocky and annoying. Like that. And then I think I like Khalil more than Bastion. Braum. He's so happy. I think I like him more than these two. And then Taronio, Tanith. I think I like Tanith more than Taronio too. Shannon. I seriously can't remember this name. Joffrey. Is it Joffrey? It's Stefan, and then the blue-haired guy is Joffrey. So C tier is like basically all the people who I can't even bother to remember the names of. Actually, Rolf. I'll put Rolf over Shannon because I'd rather use Rolf than Shannon. But he is crap. He's not not a good unit, not really a good character either. He kind of is a good character, but yeah. Sorry for the lawnmower outside. Perfect way to end my video. And then that is exactly how I want it. Actually, I'll put him there. I really don't like. I don't like Shannon. I don't like Raisin. Like as much as most people do. Yep, that is exactly the way that I want it to be. So this is my Path of Radiance tier list. I guess the next one's going to be sort of similar, but everyone's going to be older because I'm doing Radiant Dawn next. So I do have plans after this to do Pokemon tier lists. I have plans to make videos that aren't as lazy. but these tier lists are fun to make. So I'll see you in the next one.